If you want to go to Southern New Hampshire University, did you know that you can skip 30 credits of one of their degrees, including almost all of their general education, for only $1,000? Yeah, that's a quarter of the degree, and that usually costs $10,000. So today, with the help of StraighterLine, I'm going to show you how to do it. StraighterLine is a third-party course provider that allows you to earn college credit at your own pace for a fraction of the cost, and they have a ton of classes to choose from. This is a college hack degree plan for SNHU, and you can see that I have some of it blacked out because I'm going to reveal it as we go, but for now, notice that we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then a couple other bonus ones down here, 10 StraighterLine courses that fall into the general education requirements. And the way this works is that a college degree is usually split into 3 parts. The general education, which happens to normally be a review of high school and usually has a lot of really great opportunities for hacking out of different classes. We have the major area, which is the thing you're actually there to study. And then we have the free electives, where generally you can put anything you want. StraighterLine has a ton of courses to choose from, including topics like business or education or humanities, languages, math, science, social science, and even more. And SNHU happens to accept a lot of StraighterLine courses for some of these general education requirements, so we're going to use that to our advantage. First off, let's reveal the requirements for an SNHU general education area. These are the names of the different categories of classes that they want to see, including some electives, a culmination experience that sums the whole thing up, and then different categories like social justice or humanities, English, math, and so on and so forth. One of the tricky parts is figuring out which course code will fit each requirement. And in this case, we want to find course codes to fulfill these requirements that actually correlate to a StraighterLine course. Here's the number of credits for each of these requirements. And then let's take out what we've all been waiting for, which StraighterLine courses these correlate to. As you can see, there's no StraighterLine equivalents for these first 2, but English Composition 1 and 2 are perfect fits for their cornerstone English requirements. And if we go over and look at English Composition 1 on StraighterLine's website, we see that it's only $79 plus their membership compared to the $1,000 that it costs at SNHU. This course is pretty straightforward. You can see tons of people have already used it successfully. And if we look down here, you can see that the assignments include 4 graded exams and 4 writing assignments. We have a little rundown of the different topics that are part of each writing assignment. And yeah, it's basically just as easy as that. You go through it, but there are no weekly assignments. They get rid of a lot of the busy work, and so it actually takes less time to pass it. I would estimate that this particular course is going to take the average student somewhere between 15 and 25 hours. Usually the writing ones are a little bit more intensive, but consider that an SNHU course is going to be 8 weeks and probably putting in 10 hours a week. That's 80 hours and $1,000. Compared to that, StraighterLine's an amazing deal. Other equivalencies to note, we've got English Composition 2 fulfills this requirement. Applied statistics is a little bit tricky because StraighterLine says it'll transfer, but SNHU has not directly confirmed, so you'll want to check with your advisor. Introduction to Philosophy fits here. Anatomy and Physiology 1, American Government, Cultural Anthropology, and Introduction to Psychology will all fit other requirements. And in the case of these 3 requirements, there are actually quite a few StraighterLine courses that will fulfill them. So you can actually choose the course that sounds like the most fun to you. Oh, yeah, and just so we can round it up to an entire year's worth of saved time and money, here are 2 other StraighterLine courses, U.S. History 1 and 2, that'll fit into the free electives, and make sure that you're saving that full $10,000. And notice here that with United States History 1, if we look at the assignments, there are only 4 graded exams, 1 midterm, and 1 final, no essays. So this one's actually going to be probably a quicker class than English Composition 1. I would guess somewhere around maybe 15 to 20 hours of work instead of 25. So all told, if you put in about 20 hours worth of work per week, you're going to finish all 10 of these StraighterLine courses in 2 months for under $1,000. And let me remind you, the normal amount of time for an online learner to earn that many credits is usually over a year and costs $10,000 at SNHU normally. But that's the power of StraighterLine. And that's the power of college hacking. If you want help earning college credits super quickly and inexpensively, check out the StraighterLine link in the description. And if you want help picking out the perfect college for you and exactly which courses you should be using to earn your college credits, check out the College Hacked link in the description as well. With the help of us and StraighterLine, you could potentially be testing out of 2/3 or even 3/4 of your SNHU degree, which means bringing your costs down to only $11,000, which is insane. And in fact, that also would mean graduating in a year. So thanks for watching this video, and thank you StraighterLine for sponsoring this video and making it possible for students to achieve their dreams in such a practical, awesome way. Happy hacking.